Hello from Nugget Shooter Journals. Today Sean and I are back up at that spot that I did a video on a while back, actually just a few days ago, and we're planning on claiming this area. And today we're actually hunting. We've been walking around looking for ways in. We found a new way in, which is really cool. We got the information that the claim's open, so now it's just a matter of finding some gold. Look at these hand stacks. We're totally on the other side of the hill from where I was last time. We got a big old pack rat nest. Woo-wee. Look at all the hand stack. Yes, sirree. Every little wash on the hillside here has been worked. That stuff's all been stacked out of the wash. All the way down these, it's just been hammered by the old timers. Every little divot and pocket. Looks like they checked it out. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna check out pockets and divots and hope for a nugget. And this is a lot of fun. It's going to be hot today. No big deal. Up to 95, I think, for a high. But since we don't have to go up and down that big old hill, it makes a big difference. So I'm going to get back to you as I get targets here, and cross your fingers. Maybe we'll get over some gold on this new area. I love prospecting, whether I find gold or not. The adventure is still here. Well, this is kind of cool. It's about my 5th target. I've dug some crap, but this is an old pocket knife, all rusted. Old timer lost it. How about that, huh? Well, that hole, huh? Kind of cool. A little bit of history there, right? Always cool to find something cool. I want gold. Well, these are always a pretty good sign right there. That's probably been sitting there on that rock for who knows how long. There's another one here, and another one over there. So somebody must have kind of hung out here in the old days. But that's a soldered out can, my friends. They quit using those in the early 1920s, around 1921, when they figured out lead was poison, and that was putting poison in our food. Not a good idea. No gold yet. Whew. Just some cool formations. Look at these rocks. Yeah. Granite boulders decomposing. It's just an amazing area. Lots of hand stacking. The old timers worked it hard. Sure like to see a nugget. Well, don't you know, this has been here a while. That's an old shovel, my friends. Very old. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yeah. So far, no gold here. I still say it looks good. I still say there is gold here. But so far today, we haven't found any. It's getting hot. But yeah, it is what it is. Gonna keep hunting for a while. And a lot of cool stuff out here. I'm just having a ball today. And for you guys that thinks we find gold every time, well, this is a real deal when you watch my channel. Either we find it or we don't, but I'm not going to fake it. Well, this is trip number 3 into this spot that we're thinking about claiming. So what have I learned so far? Well, a couple of new things. Extent of the placer work here by the old timers is a lot more than I thought. I mean, they really worked this hard. Just about every little wash and gully in here has been hand stacked and dry washed. I still haven't found a nugget in here. Found some nice old antiques and relics and junk. And I also found something that's kind of discouraging. Quite a few metal detector digs, and whoever it was didn't fill their holes. So it's pretty obvious somebody's been in here with a detector. Still dug a lot of trash, but somebody else has been in here digging too. So it's not the super secret spot we thought. Even though it's a bear to get into, and way back in here, somebody else has found it. But it's typical. Nugget hunters are notorious for going some crazy places just to try to find a nugget or two. Yeah, and the gnats are bad out here today too. So I'm kind of taking a little break here, and I'm going to have a little bit to eat and drinking a cold sports drink and recharging my internal body batteries. I don't know where Sean is. I haven't seen him for a couple hours. He's around here somewhere. And we found a little different way in here. And that was kind of nice because we got to drive almost right up to where we want to hunt. So now we only have to walk half mile or so to get in there. So a couple good things and a couple bad things this trip. So am I giving up because I haven't found gold yet? Absolutely not. And I'm really hoping Sean gets one, two, handful. And like I said, I'm going to take a break. Really enjoying the desert though. The cactus out here are very healthy, especially the saguaros. Huge. So I'll get back with you after my break here and do a little more hunting. Well, Sean just hollered at me from down below somewhere. I think he's headed up here. Look what I found up at the top of the hill. Not the metal detector. Shaft. Didn't go down very far. Right into the bedrock here. Huh. Wonder if they found a little paste streak or what there. Pretty cool. I'm up at the top of the hill. Sean's down here somewhere. I heard him holler. He hasn't told me if he got any gold yet. I'm going to work down the side of the hill a little bit here, and I don't know, maybe we'll head back to the buggy. Who knows? Let's go see if he has any nuggets. Well, still digging trash. I found Sean. He was down the hill there. So we're going to go back. I'm going to see if he found any gold, but I just found one of these guys. These, my friends, are off shoes. In Europe, they use these to hold the uppers together on shoes. German invention. But I find lots of these. And I always wondered what they were. I thought they were a broken screw or who knew. But yeah, it's off a pair of boots. Old. From 30s, 40s, back in that era, maybe before. Cool. Alrighty, back home. And we put in about 6 hours. This is a good hunt. No gold. And we did find a better way in after some hunting around and back road driving. And we found most of the corners of the claims that we plan to put in up there. But I'm still not sure if we're going to actually claim it or throw money at it until we actually find some gold. And we didn't find any gold today at all. We hunted pretty hard, a good long day. And also found that other people have been in there. And the old timers though worked every little drainage in there on this side, and even some of the low spots in the hills, they pocketed into those. So yeah, I know you guys are hoping to see some nice nuggets come out of there, and so am I, trust me. But you know, if I just spent all my time showing you guys nuggets and not how you do it or what we go through to actually find new spots and the nuggets that we show you, I don't think it would be as much of an experience. I mean, I try to take you out there with me, show you what we're doing and how hard we work at this. And that way you're under no illusions if you run out there and buy a high-dollar detector and waltz yourself out into the desert somewhere, you're going to start finding tons and handfuls of nuggets like some of these people portray. And I've seen it, and I'm not going to call anybody out on it, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. And a lot of channels actually just show the gold that they found, and not a lot other. And that's fine. I enjoy watching that myself. But what we're trying to do here is show you the real deal, what it's like to go out there, to locate new areas, to hunt, to beat up that desert and maybe up in pines and stuff. And there's a big difference between hunting those two areas. We'll go into that coming up too. And I think that's, if you're actually trying to learn something, I think it's better to actually be able to learn everything about it. We dig a lot of trash, and some of the trash is cool though. Coins and relics we get up there too. And it's really cool when you find a little bit of history. And like that little screw thingy I showed, that was invented in Germany. And one of my Australian subscribers actually told me about that. And he used to hold the uppers on the boots together. I had no clue. Okay. I found several of these out in the field over the years. I had no clue what they were actually for. I always thought they were a piece of off a dry washer or some sort of a classifier or piece of wire or something. And now I think they're pretty darn cool. I know what they are. So anyway, we're going to do a lot more work up there probably this fall. And it's just getting too hot to go hiking a mile or two back in and hunt in the heat, you know. And when I was a younger man, I probably would have done it a little more. But both Sean and I aren't younger men anymore, so we're he's a lot younger than I am. But anyway, it tears you up pretty good being out in 90+ degree weather, swinging a heavy metal detector and wearing a backpack and whatnot. But there's no place I'd rather be. And even when I'm not finding gold, my friends, I am so happy to be out there, to be healthy enough to enjoy the desert. And there's just so many things going on out there. It's an amazing place to me. And I do my best to share that with you. So, in upcoming videos, we're going to do some more work out there. Like I said, it'll be this fall sometime. And I'm out actively looking for new areas right now to claim up. And Sean has a couple spots we're going to look at, and I have a couple more up my sleeve too. And one of them's up north. So we're going to do some putting around. I think Tammy and I might go panning here in the near future up at Lynx Creek. That's a lot of fun. And we'll take you along with us on that one too. Well, so at any rate, if you like these videos and you want to see some more of this stuff and learn how to do this, it's the real deal, I'll tell you. If you want to learn to do this and get out and find some nuggets of your own, stick with this channel. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, and hey, if you got a question, put it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And I'm really good at answering pretty much all my comments. And I think it's really important when people ask questions to answer those questions. And I do my best to do that. So, my friends, for now, Nugget Shooter out.